From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Hello, this is the Hot Topic Show. What do we do?
We won't judge, but we're judging. It's going to be juicy.
Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching. You know these people. These are my co-hosts, my studio audience. Loud. I love it. Okay, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Okay. The weekend's here. I have to fill you up with hot topics so you have something to do when you go to somebody's house and you have nothing to talk about. Then you talk about, you know. Yes. Hot topics are great for socialization when you have nothing else to say. All right, let's talk about MoNique. Oh, she is still speaking out. So do you remember she slammed Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah during her stand-up act? After she accused them during stand-up of blackballing her after Precious. Well, MoNique and by the way, MoNique says that this is, the story about Oprah and Lee and Tyler was always a part of her stand-up. It just so happens that that night at the Apollo Theater, somebody had their iPhone out and recorded. But don't you always assume somebody's recording something? Anyway, so MoNique and her husband, Sydney, spoke out again yesterday. Now, this is what they informed us of yesterday morning. They get on the Googler, and they alert us all that I'm tired of you all telling me I need to apologize to Oprah, okay? And if you want to know the real story, now this is in the morning yesterday, be here at 1 o'clock on Periscope. Well, I grabbed my snacks. Okay. And I didn't know how long it was going to be, so I had a water and one of those 100-calorie almond packs. Because I'm like, okay. But that wasn't enough food for the conversation. Because MoNique talked for over an hour. MoNique talked so long that I had to go back to Jersey. But the Bureau of Investigation watched the whole thing.
Yep.
And thoroughly, wow. Okay. On it, she spoke mostly about Oprah. And she blames Oprah for destroying her family. All right, now here's what had happened, according to MoNique. And I forgot this because this is not her first time mentioning this, but I forgot MoNique was molested. She alleges that she was molested by one of her brothers, when she was a young girl. So after she won the Oscar for Precious, Oprah came to her and said, I'd like to have your brother on the show. I want you guys to come on the show and, talk about the molestation and stuff. So MoNique is saying in her Periscope, by the way, the conversation was so revealing. Why didn't she have sponsorship? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh, right.
I mean, listen, it was riveting. Like, she needed to have had commercial breaks, sponsorship money, and everything. But nope, she was just ranting for free. So, anyway, she says that after she won the Oscar, Oprah called her and wanted to have her on the show. MoNique's like, no, I don't want to do it. But if you want to, all right, if you want to have my brother on, fine. So, Oprah planned the show. Well, not only did the brother show up, but her other brother showed up too. And her mother, who she'd been estranged from. I don't know what their relationship is right now, but she's been estranged from her mother. And her father, who was constantly being tapped on the lap. I had to look back at that Oprah footage to see. The mother was constantly tapping the father like, Be quiet, Jethro. I don't know that's his name, but I'm just saying, you know. So MoNique feels as though she was ambushed. Oprah didn't tell MoNique that her mother and her father and her other brother, along with the molester, were gonna be on the show. So MoNique has a point. MoNique called up Oprah, ring. Oprah, you know, what was that? No, I'm sorry, Oprah called MoNique after it aired and said, what'd you think? Did you like it? And MoNique was like, no, you didn't tell me these other people were going to be there. You know, no, Oprah, no, I didn't like it. And Oprah told MoNique, well, I didn't know they were gonna be there either. Now, I'm no Oprah, but I know everything that moves in this building, okay? What? So Oprah said that she didn't know that they were going to be there, and Oprah said, if I hurt you, I'm sorry. MoNique confronted Oprah remember when Oprah had that big party for all the black women that she loves? What was it called? The Legends Ball, Mm-hmm. Well, and it was at, you know, Oprah's compound, and MoNique was one of the people there at the Legends Ball. And MoNique chose that time also to say to Oprah, I want to talk to you. Can I have a word with you? That was probably the wrong place. Like, you know, when somebody's throwing a soiree, it's not the time for confrontation, but I get it. You know, when you're angry, you want to talk right then and there. MoNique has no filter. And MoNique might never work again. 'Cause, you know, this is not even about Oprah, Tyler, or Lee. This is about somebody who it just seems like MoNique, the reputation that I and a lot of people have always heard about you is being exposed. Like, were you acting in Precious? Or was that really you? Just say. So MoNique spoke directly to Oprah on Periscope yesterday, and I have a little present for you. Yes, happy holidays, take a look.
But Oprah, and see, I know this will probably go viral too. This is me to you. All I would ask you, sister, is why would you do that to me? Was it for ratings? You're the baddest bitch that's ever been on TV. Why would you go out of your way to bring my mother on your show and never make mention?
She has a point. She has a point to be angry, but this is what she should have perhaps done with it. Maybe she should have saved this story and any other story she has about showbiz for the book that she writes once the sun has set on her career, whenever she wants to retire, do you know? Because right now, MoNique is a 40-something-year-old woman, and she's got young kids. I mean, she's got older kids too, but she's got young kids. And there are bills to be paid. And, you know, what Oprah did to you is terrible, but Oprah didn't ruin your family. Your brother ruined your family. Hopefully she'll get good sleep over the weekend, MoNique will, and not say one more word about this. I'm done. Like, the Periscope is enough. I'm done. And a talented woman, but, you know, like I say, I'll take a second talented woman, you know, who's not gonna give me a headache, versus a talented woman who's gonna be angry. And she was using the N-word and the B-word, and she was swinging her neck, and on the Periscope, yes. And she didn't put on lipstick, no chapstick. Like, she just, that's when you know somebody, no, and I say all that to say, that's when you know somebody has something to say. Like, nope, I don't need a hair piece and some lipstick. Give me this microphone, turn it on. And Sydney, you better not say a word. Her husband, in my mind. Okay, let's move along to Alan Thicke's widow. Tanya, did we already talk about this story? Okay, there's more to the story. Pretty, right? She's 41 years old, and they have a son together, you know, a little boy. And then, oh, that's him? Oh, wait, no, he's...
That's his son with his second wife.
Yeah,
but
no.
she's the third wife, and they have no
Why are
kids
we
together.
showing him? I'm telling a story about her.
Yeah,
so where's
yeah.
their kid?
They don't have any kids together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, I told you the other day that her stepsons, Brennan and Robin. Brennan, by the way, was the one, the youngest one that we just showed. Now the other picture, show the other picture of the other boy. This is the one who was with his father when his father, you know, yes. Carter. But Brennan and Carter, I'm sure has a race, leg in the race as well, and Robin, the three stepsons, called her an opportunist because she's trying to have the prenuptial agreement voided out to get more money. Now the prenup says, well, we talked about this the other day. I'm just trying to add more to the story. Okay, so 41, no kids, but married for 17 years. That is not some fly-by-night girlfriend, wife or something. That is a wife. And there was a prenuptial agreement in place. Now she's claiming that, that the boys are ruining her reputation. And she says that she and Alan were planning on having a baby this year. She says, yeah, well, no, hold on, I said the same thing, Suzanne. Like, okay, you know, now that Alan's not here to talk, she can say anything. But somewhere in a sperm bank or in you know, her eggs, exactly.
Okay.
So that means that there would be a date on that Petri dish, a doctor to prove it, you know. And why would you not believe her? She's 41 years old, and you know, sometimes it gets tough to get pregnant. He died untimely, and this is all really unfortunate. Quite frankly, if I was a stepchild, I'd be pissed, you know, that some chippy is chipping away at my fortune too. I would. Like, you know, you're not my mother, you know, you just slide in here and want your part of my father's $40 million fortune. Now, there was a prenuptial agreement in place, and we took out the adding machine. How much would that have given her?
If she got 40% of his 40 million, that leaves her with 16 million.
Okay, $16 million for her. Single woman, 41, she's cute, she can get another. Don't mean to be cold, but it's only a 1-hour show, I gotta get to the point. You know? Plus, she's got the $500,000 life insurance policy, which we already talked about this. That's not a lot of money. You would think, Alan, I mean, you know, the Higgins, no, not the Higgins.
He got more than I do. I got more than
By
that.
the way, was there a disagreement?
No, he didn't talk to me about it, but.
Suzanne snuck and got life insurance.
He's probably happy,
And
thrilled.
revealed it here on Hot Topics yesterday. Because when you're out here, though, sometimes you get caught up in the laughter, and before you know it, you say something that you're not supposed to say.
Yes.
Yee, I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Wendy, HSN. Yes. And I like your shoes again, too.
Yes.
Do you like my jumpsuit?
Yes.
I made it myself.
Yes.
HSN. Everything's available at hsn.com, everybody. But let me continue on. What was I saying about the Thicke mother? Jay. Oh, you ain't my mother. Get away from my money on one hand, because now the boys are only left with
What, 40
about
minus 16
24
was what? Yeah, 24.
$24 million,
Yeah.
but they have to divide it 3 ways. $8 million. You know, I've been my father's son all my life, and all I get is $8 million. But here's where I'm on this girl's side. I just wish she never said anything or tried to challenge the prenuptial agreement, because $16 million is certainly enough, dearie. However, the boys should let her breathe a bit, because this is a woman who was married to your father and made him happy for 17 years. She might not be your mother. She might not be your mother, but your father loved her. And stop asking for more money. And anyway. So I always tell you that I have this bobblehead of Abby. Like, I collect the bobbleheads. I like them. Like, I got a Colonel Sanders and me and Abby Lee. I put that on the Facebook yesterday. Anyway, Abby Lee is here, and I cannot wait to talk to her. Do we have time for more stories? I hate it when I see them bring that machine out off to the side. I'm like, oh gosh, it's Hot Topic. Okay. Well, David Foster. Christy, I hope he didn't break your heart. Well, David Foster is 67. It was just earlier this week I was talking about him and 63-year-old Christie Brinkley being spotted together having a really good time. The rumors are that they are dating. You know, look at them, happy, age-appropriate couple. Both been married 4 times, both have grown kids, you know. Well, apparently he's like a real man about town. And I knew it was too good that he liked somebody age-appropriate. They like the chippies. 33-year-old Katherine McPhee is rumored to be dating David. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, look, she likes him old. Older. Like her last boyfriend, husband person was like 52 years old. And remember, we caught her cheating on him in the parking lot with, yeah, look at that. That's receipts for your behind, right? Okay. She allegedly, and I'm saying alleged, but she allegedly cheated on him, her husband, with this guy right here. Now, this guy right here is married to Mrs. Howard Stern.
Uh-huh.
Maureen McCormick. No, who played Howard Stern in the Private Parts movie. You know what I'm talking about. He's married to Maureen McCormick. Maureen took him back after the cheatation and the picture. She ended up going on to get a divorce, and now she's dealing with David Foster. Well, Christy, you know, maybe Christy's not in love. Maybe she just wanted to have a nice meal with an age-appropriate conversation. I don't know. Listen, they were, this David, though, and Katherine were seen at the restaurant underneath a blanket at the table. Oh, yes. He was grabbing her face and kissing her, you know. Yeah, and they were cuddling, like, under the blanket. I don't know what they were doing under there, but they were cuddling and kissing and face grabbing and stuff. So this is a real relationship. Look, she's even turned into him like, Daddy. Hold me. Hold me. Oh, Christy, you're a beautiful woman. You'll get another. I really don't have any words for this Antonio with the super sperm. Antonio Cromartie. Yes, I said super sperm. Yes, yes. Welcome to the show. You having a good time? But, you know, what do you call it when a man has had a vasectomy and still manages to squeeze out his 14th child? What do you call that? He had a vasectomy. All right, he's a viable player, but he's in his 30s. He still has some more playing years left from what the football nistas around here tell me. This is gonna be his 6th child with his wife, Terrica. He's got 8 other kids with 7 different women. And this is his 3rd child after having the vasectomy back in 2011. Do you sue the doctor? Do you sue the doctor just because? And how do you take care of 14 kids? Well, they're gonna have a reality show, so we'll be able to see it play out. Yeah, yes. That's how you do it. With a reality show, why not? By the way, his 14th child is due. Does he play right now, or is he broken?
I think he plays
I don't listen
right
to
now.
you with
Wait,
sports
he's
talk.
a free agent.
Oh,
But
there was a man talking to you from the
But he's not
booth?
playing currently.
Okay,
Wait.
he's a free agent.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean? He's out of work?
It means he's out of work.
Okay.
It means he's looking for another team to,
Okay.
he's looking for another team
There's
to
a man who
land
knows
at.
sports talking in
No,
your ear?
there's a lot of noise in my ear, but...
Welcome to my world.
Right?
It's always noise in my head. Anyway, look, the baby is due at the end of August, so congratulations, I guess. That music means it's time for Wendy's Big Vegas giveaway. Come on with that slot machine. Here we go. All right, let's get today's caller on the line. Her name is Andrea, and she is in Massachusetts. That's a very big state. I wonder which part. Huh? I mean...
Hello.
How you doing, Andrea?
Wendy? Oh my God, do it!
Yes! Yay!
How you doing?
How you doing? And I see that you watch us in Revere, Massachusetts on WFXT, correct?
Correct.
Yes. All right, let's find out what you're playing for, okay? I'm gonna pull the lever.
All right.
Oh, wow.
We're flying you and a guest to Vegas, where you'll unleash your inner showgirl. Thanks to our friends at VegasGirlsNightOut.com, you'll learn the art of seduction at Night School for Girls, where you'll get a pole dancing and striptease class. Plus, you'll get a 4-day, 3-night stay at Excalibur Hotel and Casino on the fabulous Las Vegas Strip. And we're hooking you up with 2 VIP tickets to the hottest male revue in the world, Australia's Thunder from Down Under. Then, cap off the trip with dinner for 2 and VIP nightclub access at Vegas hotspot Tao.
Okay, Andrea. Here's the deal. You have to listen closely. You're only gonna have 15 seconds to answer correctly, okay?
Okay.
Ashley Graham was such a good guest on our show yesterday. What chore
Love
did...
her.
Yeah, I know. What chore did she say her mom makes her do every time she goes back home to Nebraska? 15 seconds and go.
She loves to eat Snicker bars.
No, I'm sorry, Andrea. Her mom makes her mow the lawn.
Oh,
But she did mention Snickers, but that's why you have to listen closely. It's okay, Andrea. We're gonna send you a $250 gift card. Spend it in good health. And make sure you watch our show every day, because we might be calling you. In the meantime, we've got more great show, everybody. Up next, the moment we've all been waiting for. She's about to go to jail. She got the weight loss surgery. She's a good talker. She's our kind of people. Abby Lee Miller, next.